So I'm going to probably take what is the minority view here, and I'm going to say, yes, they are a real threat, and I will explain why. They've been to the playoffs 4 straight years. They took the Dodgers, I believe, to Game 7 in the NLCS last year. They were up 3-1 at some point in that series. They are a veteran team. I watch them a lot because they're in the division with the Nats. I respect them. I think they're good. They were under 500 at the beginning of August, but from August 2nd to the end of the season, Mike, they closed 36-18. That is terrific play under pressure. That's high caliber play when you've got to win games. And they got Freddie Freeman. Yeah. Freddie Freeman, last night, that home run was thrilling. I watched that live, the thrilling home run. He kills the Nats. I should hate him. Instead, I love him. And most people seem to love him. When you get a runner on first, they're always chatting up Freddie Freeman. I mean, everybody seems to like this guy. And when Acuna and Ozuna out for the whole year, Freddie Freeman picked up the team.
He delivered.
He's capable of that. He was the MVP last year.
MVP.
I don't think they're going to win, but a real threat, Mike. Yes, a real threat.
They're a real threat, Tony. And I want to mention, just to go to zero in on Freeman for a second. I mean, you've got Swanson, you've got Albies, you've got Austin Riley, and those guys are all going to need to produce in addition to Freeman. So Soler is out with COVID issues, and he's a guy with a championship ring from the 2016 Cubs, and he played really well since coming over to Atlanta. So Tony, they've got a lineup with some pop, some versatility. They just will waste pitches with great at bats. I mean, Atlanta is more than a threat, and you mentioned why, Tony. They're an afterthought because it seems like Atlanta has. I shouldn't use the phrase rolled over, but it seems like they rarely have the best team when they get to this point, and they're in the playoffs a lot, and they can't get past whoever it is. Often it seems the Dodgers.
That's right.
I think they're a real threat, though, Tony, with this. And Freddie Freeman, there's a spirit to me about the Braves that they didn't necessarily have in these other seasons, and I think he's the source of that spirit.
Well, they also have good starting pitching. Max Fried and Charlie Morton and Ian Anderson, in this past series, they allowed 4 runs in 20 innings. They went 29 strikeouts and 2 walks. What is interesting to me is the Braves lived in the World Series in the 90s, and they haven't been back since 99. All those great pitchers and Chipper Jones, and they haven't been back, even though this is the 13th time in the playoffs. I don't think they'll win this series, but I agree with you, they're a real threat.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.